So what's up guys, welcome to another trading video. So right in today's video I'm going to be showing you one of my best scalping strategy that turned $57 to $300 in less than 24 hours trading this particular strategy. You can see the screenshots right on the screen and as well the withdrawals. So this strategy works around 90% of the time. If you can be able to spot that correctly on the charts, it works 90% of the time guys. So I'll be showing you this strategy right in today's video and as well showing you how you can identify it on the chart. So this strategy is all about identifying supplies and demand zones on the chart. So I'll explain to you what is supply and demand right in this video. Supply and demand trading is a strategy that relies on identifying price levels where buying and selling pressures dominate. You can see that, leading to potential market reversal. You can see that. Now if you take a look at this supply zone and this demand zone, you can see that right at the point where price reverses, where buyers pressure is much, is the demand zone, and right at the top where sellers pressure is much is not at the supply zone. Like as you can see, when there's a lot of supply of a particular product, the price of that product goes down because there's not much buyers buying that particular product. For example, let's say a company is producing a product and a company produces a lot of that particular product and there's not a lot of buyers buying that particular product, the price of that product will go down so that will attract buyers. That's simply what the supply zone represents. Price will fall down to attract buyers. You can see that when price fall down to the demand zone, you can see that it got to a demand zone, buyers were attracted, then now buyers entered. A lot of buyers entered at this point. So when there's a lot of demand or people want to buy a particular product, the price of that product will go up back again. The price of that product will increase in price. You can see that. So buyers entered at this point, the markets increased in price, went up to the supply zone, and as well sellers pressure became much as well, pushes it back to the demand zone. You can see that. So this was how the market was doing. The buyers pushes price, and as well the power of the buyers were more than the sellers. So price broke out of the supply zone. You can see that. So right now you can basically scalp this particular supply and demand zone. Now how do you scalp this supply and demand zone? You can just basically sell at this zone. You can see that. You can just sell. You notice that the market is forming multiple reversal at this particular point, multiple reversal candlesticks at this particular point. You just have to sell when you see multiple reversal of this candlestick, knowing that the market has formed a supply zone. You sell down to the nearest demand zone or support zone. You can see that this is the support of this chart as well as the demand. You can see that. You sell to this point, immediately take your profit right here. Likewise, the demand zone, you can just buy. You can see that price then broke, which is another lock for you as a trader. You then make double of a profit because price broke. At this point, the supply zone is no longer valid. You don't have to. The supply zone is no longer valid, so it's no longer of use again. Once price broke out of this supply zone, the supply zone is no longer valid. You can see that price broke, so this supply zone is no longer valid, but the demand zone is still valid. You can see that. This is how you can scalp it. You can just buy at this point, immediately take your profit right here. Now you sell again at this point, immediately take your profit just right here. You buy again. When you see that price has formed a reversal candlestick that tells that, giving a clear confirmation that price is going to heads up to the upside, then you can immediately take a buy order and expect to take a profit right here. Then if price will break, you know that the supply zone is no longer valid. So let me show you the two trades I won trading this particular supply and demand trading strategy and how I was able to identify this supply and demand trading strategy. So right now we are currently on the chart, guys. As you can see these two trades I took. This trade, you can see this trade, this is kind of a supply and a demand. This is exactly what I just showed you right now. Looking, this is right at this point is our supply, as well this is a supply zone. You can see that. Now right at this point is our demand, and price broke the demand. You can see that. Price then broke this demand and sellers pressure were much, price broke the demand. You can see that. So Now, how I was able to scalp this particular market. Now, how you can also scalp this particular market, you can see that now price went up to this point, our demand got to this supply zone. You can see that price then formed kind of multiple reversal, multiple weakness, and then form a reversal candlestick looking like a hammer. You can see that. You see it looking like a hammer. Right now, price then started downtrending. So I then saw that the market formed this candlestick, and I saw that I then saw that market formed this reversal candlestick, as you can see. Then I immediately look forward for a selling opportunity on this particular trade. Then I then wait for price to form another red candlestick, which is this. You then have another clear confirmation. This candlestick, strong momentum. That's this long little long candlestick, giving me that strong momentum that sellers are in control of the market. So I then took a sell right at this spot, just short it all the way down to this point. Then I then took my profit right at this point. You can see that right at this point. Was expecting a reversal, but price didn't reverse. Instead, price then broke out of our demand zone. You can see that. Then on this trade, I then made $150 on a $300 account. I made $150 on a $300 account. You can see that, which is pretty nice. Then I don't waited. Price then broke and started heading down. Start heading down. You can see that. Then at the point, the price got to our support, this support zone. You can see that. Immediately, then price then form another demand again, which at this point price form a demand. So right now then took a buying trade, a buying order. Then I then placed a buying order on this trade. Immediately, price then started uptrending, forming lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Price was uptrending. Then right at this point, up to almost our to the demand zone, and then took my profit at this point. Just went out of the trade. Then I made a $360 something on this trade. A $360 something right on this trade. I was able to turn $300 to $820, scalping a simple supply and demand trading strategy using the 15 minutes time frame, scalping it up. You can see that. So this is how you can scalp a supply and demand strategy. Right at the top, sellers pressure are much, and right at this point, buyers pressure are much. You can see that it broke down. So I've explained how I entered this trade. You should see a reversal candlestick as well. At this point, we have different kinds of reversal candlestick: the hammer, the doji, and all that. I have different kinds of reversal candlestick. So I won this trade an approximate $820 out of a $300 account, which is pretty nice. So guys, just like I said, this is how you can trade it. Supply and demand trading strategy is very easy as well for you as a beginner. This is all for this video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and as well turn on the notification bell to notify each time I post a video. See you on another video, guys. Peace out.